Hello everyone and welcome back to another Phasmophobia video. This week's challenge is Deja Vu. This one feels pretty nostalgic, don't you think? Correctly find the ghost type in 6 Tanglewood Drive. So I wasn't playing the game back in the day before, the big rework changes, all the, the original items to the ones we have now. But so there's not a lot of Deja Vu for this. There's not a lot, this is just a normal, I believe, 3 evidence. We're going to be missing some equipment and have some different equipment. Like, see right here, we are missing dots. Because I guess there was no... This was something different. This was, I think, this or something like that. I don't remember. There's like 2 of these or something like that. And so you're just missing dots for this challenge. So this is a challenge to where it's honestly just, hey, reminiscent of the old Phasmophobia. There's no sprinting, right? We got no setup time. Tanglewood, full sanity. So it's just going to be a pretty normal challenge, that aspect. Nothing too crazy going on. As long as we don't get, 3 dots ghosts. In the past, we definitely would do that. Back in the day, I believe, for what I've heard from other people, you'd always enter here, right? You're just thermo people, right? You'd go into the house, have thermo out. That's how you find the ghosts. It was the easiest and best way to do it. I wouldn't say that's that way now, but that's just how it was. And breaker starts off, which is honestly kind of helpful. We'll try to mimic, the good old thermal days best we can. Maybe we'll walk through here and see if we can't, get some quick readings of the ghost. And yeah, it's Ouija board every time. If I remember correctly, Ouija board was the only cursed possession back then. So you'll see Ouija board every time. People used to loop the ghost too in this, this style. I've never had to, loop the ghost without any sprinting. We'll give it a whirl though. We'll definitely give it a whirl. I don't know about on a curse hunt, but we'll give it a whirl. And I think back in the day, I think like most doors start closed or something like that too. I don't fully remember. So I didn't play the game back then. So we completely missed something where the ghost is in here. Ah, ghost is in here. Okay. Well. And we found the bone too. Go ahead and give that a little grabby grab. Put all this down. Turn some lights on. Some evidence here. So as I said, there's no sprinting. Kind of unfortunate. I remember back when I did this challenge, probably at this point in time, like 26 weeks ago, back when they, back when I kind of like first started doing these again, this is one of the first challenges back up. I'm not a big fan of it, right? Because I don't have the nostalgia in this game that others do. For, on the old aspect, I said I played before the rework and all that, but I didn't play before like the first kind of big changes. Okay, so the ghost is still in here. We saw the lights. EMF 4 or 3. Okay. We saw the lights flashing in the living room. Okay. A little happy throws there. Okay, 3. Generally lights flashing like that do mean that the ghost is in that room. But the ghost could be roaming. That's kind of like an idea. Like the ghost is in here, but the ghost can interact with stuff in other rooms. May have to walk a long distance to do it. Let's see if we can't get some evidence at all. Maybe figure something out. Okay, let's get spirit box. I mean, our sanity is gonna be fine for a while. Let's go ahead and bring in this and salt. Salt help us get footprints. Back in the day, footprints did not signify ultraviolet. Wasn't an evidence. It was fingerprints only. But now we can. Hell, now I don't even need the salt. I should just be able to. Like. Don't think it's fingerprints. Okay, so it's not a mare. So the ghost turned the light on, right? Mares can't do that. And it's writing in the book. Right. Where are you?
Sorry.
Okay. So we have spirit box. We need to be really scared here. This is either an easy ghost, an even easier ghost, right? Because it can't be ghost orbs. Because it can't be a mare, right? So we know that. But it's either dots, EMF, ultraviolet, or freezing. If it's freezing, the ghost is going to be able to hunt us soon. Interesting. 1 degree is going to go lower. Didn't go any lower. I don't know why that went off. Huh. So the best way to check this is we need to go look at our sanity. The Moroi has an ability that when you speak to it or you hear it in the parabolic microphone, it's going to drain your sanity quickly, even if you're in light. Now, I would not say our sanity is draining quickly, so it's most likely it's not a Moroi. There's possibility this is a Deogen. If this is a Deogen, it is going to be a little rough to get. It needs to be EMF to be spirit, ultraviolet for poltergeist, which I don't think it can be poltergeist. I haven't seen it or touched anything. This is feeling like a Deogen, which we cannot get the final bit of evidence for since there is no dots. The only way to know is to wait for it to hunt. Now, we can ask a question on the board. I think, like, ask it where the bone is or something like that. Okay, let's check here. 1.4. That's a 3. Uh-oh. Okay. Yeah, we're not getting much going on here. Let's go ahead and let's go grab a smudge stick. In fact, might as well just grab all the smudge sticks here. Yeah, I don't think this is a Moroi. I'm thinking this is a Deogen. Like extra precaution. We need to take the Ouija board and move it upstairs, because if we don't, then when the ghost hunts, if it's a Deogen, it will, it sprints right at us because it knows we're at all times, and the farther it is from you, the faster it is. And we could probably dodge it in this room, but if we're caught like back here, we won't be able to. You probably have a chance right here to kind of get a nice little loop on, but it wouldn't be super easy. So let's put this down here. Okay, so we know it's not an Oni, but of course we already, so that breath ball right there signifies it can't be an Oni. We already knew that for the evidence, but in case anyone wants to know. Where's the bone? I was going to say the nursery, because we already found it there. How old are you? 54, okay. How? Okay, tried to hunt. Now, let's go check our sanity real quick. What? Okay, it is a Deogen. We figured it was a Deogen. But I want everyone to know how weird that was. That has to be... Oh, the board broke because I forgot to say goodbye. Oh my god. Okay, I was so confused there. I forgot to say goodbye. The board broke. That's what happened. So, right, the ghost burned the crucifix, and then it was supposed to wait 30 seconds till it hunts again. But because I forgot to say goodbye, this is a cursed hunt now. So the hunt duration is now twice as long as it normally would be. Which would be very deadly if maybe this was like a Moroi. But since this is a Deogen, right, it's just like walking a dog. It's super easy, nothing big there. That's why I was so confused when the hunt started. Because I said I just completely forgot to say goodbye. All right. Let's get that Geogen. Let's get out of here. Let's get this challenge done 2 more times. You can see, honestly, man, what?
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
The fact that the ghost even tried to hunt there is kind of strange. Geogens generally can't hunt unless they're below uh 35%.
All right, we're here.
I wonder if me walking away, because I don't know if this works fully, because like the tier 3 crucifix
Official reports of a cursed
cursed hunts, but I wonder if the crucifix gets used even if it's not tier 3, but doesn't stop the hunt still. That's what kind of seems like happen to me there, because the Diogen shouldn't be able to hunt. All right, let's see if we can't find this ghost. Ghost is always generally for me in one of these rooms over here, right at the entrance. I'll just check here first this time rather than going for the lights, because the lights aren't really needed. Here. You know, they may have hiding spots turned off too. I don't fully know, right? Because like the old, like I said, the old Sovereign place game, everyone like looping the ghost was always the thing, right? So it's probably what they're aiming for here, I bet, is people to loop the ghost. Where was that at? Ghost is here in the hallway. Okay, yeah. Not only is it here in the hallway, but it's going absolutely crazy. Good, got the breaker. Now we're gonna turn some of these lights on. We want them on just in case it is like an early hunter, and we want to be able to see the ghost. Okay, EMF 4. Right, nothing too crazy going on. So the ghost is just doing a lot of interactions. We drop insanity. Let's grab this, and let's just get a camera in there. And I know putting the camera on the tripod is just worse in general. I like the tripod though. I can't help myself. Oh, got ghost orbs, so you can see that. Perfect. Okay, so we got ghost orbs and fingerprints. So Banshee, Hantu, or Obake. Okay. So if this is an Obake, then it's a gave its fingerprints right away, which is really nice. Oh, touching on the door. Which one was that? We need to find that door. We need to see if it left fingerprints. Okay, EMF, don't give me anything. Switch that one at some point. So we're just checking, like, because Obake doesn't have a 100% chance to leave fingerprints. That's its unique ability while not hunting, is it interacts with an item that should leave fingerprints, and it will not do it all the time. And sometimes it'll even leave 6 fingers. Now, the other special thing you can figure out an Obake with while not in a hunt is maybe a ghost touches something and leaves the fingerprints, but then he walks through the salt and leaves footprints. Since footprints are ultraviolet, guaranteed, we know that. Can't do this. So freezing emo. Okay, we got everything in there. Okay, we're in a strange part here. We actually just kind of need this ghost to hunt. Yeah, I know you're in here, buddy. So let's go get the Ouija board. Since we need this ghost to hunt. We're going to ask it some tough questions. We'll lower our sanity a little bit. Definitely going to say goodbye, because I definitely will not live if I don't. I'm not that good without sprinting. Where's the bone? Master bedroom. Oh wait, main bathroom. Okay, I think the same thing. Master bedroom. How old are you? 51. Goodbye. Goodbye. Okay. I should be in hunting range. We're gonna check sanity real quick though. We're gonna check. Okay, let's check our sanity because I forget how much the bone. Asking for the bone, I thought removes 30%. I could be wrong. Oh, it does not remove 30%. Okay, so we're just at 65. None of these ghosts can hunt yet. We could banshee check. Can do that too. Okay. So we're either looking for no fingies or looking for 6 fingers. That's what we're looking for. Or, since it touched the light, which light did it touch? Oh, is it this one? Yeah, so when Obakes touch lights and they use their ability, it will leave 2 fingerprints instead of 1 there. See if we can't get freezing. Um, this is very Banshee-like. I'm actually going to walk into it. I need to be in the dark. I could ask another question, though. I don't have to. Why does that sound so slow? It's speeding up. Maybe it goes back in the day it started off that slow. I don't know. It's very Banshee-like. So it can't be no Bach. It can't be Hantu because it was too slow. Let's go with Banshee. Most likely. Goodbye. Almost got hunted again. Who would have died? That was close. Almost did it again. So unfortunate for this challenge, Banshee is dots. We got a singing ghost event. We got a ghost event in the kitchen when we were there one time when the ghost was over here. Just want to whisper. Even if it's not a scream, I just want to whisper. I mean, I'd love to get a scream. Yeah. Let's get out of here. We're good with Banshee. If it's an Obake, dude, that ghost did not transform at all on my sight, and we were looking at it the whole time. Too slow to be a Hantu, so a Hantu and their favorite. The colder the room is, the faster they are. So in the kitchen, they would have been slow, but they wouldn't have sped up. And that ghost sped up. Here you go, Banshee. Just had to use a little bit of our in-game knowledge to get that. Let's go do the final one here. But I mean, yeah, it didn't really like I'll say it acted like a Banshee, but I mean we weren't investigating it enough to really be much too much of act like a Banshee, right? It did one long roam and ghost evented me for from a little far away, and it did a singing ghost, and it just won. Right? Every ghost can do that type of stuff, especially in this house. You know, a long roam from here to there is not that long. You know, I don't think in these small houses, Tanglewood. You know, if I was like in high school or something like that, the ghost went from one side of of a wing of the school, you know, all the way down, you know, to like the start of it or something like that, then yeah, I'd be like, oh, you know, maybe that is a banshee. Okay. Not seeing much here. I'll tell you what, the one thing this challenge does is it shows you how much the game has changed over time. You know, this game said no sprinting. And of course, now we have like, you know, we have a sprint, but you know, I know a lot of people dislike how short the burst the sprint is. You know, and it was like, you know, everyone's got asthma in this game. You know, it's kind of funny, but you get the aspect of it, right? The ghost has got to be, you know, got to be a little powerful, right? We got to feel danger. I must have missed where this ghost was at, 'cause I have no idea. I don't think I walked in the living room. Huh. Was it this hallway again? I noticed the tip was a little weird in this hallway. Okay. So there's a very, 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 very high probability that this ghost is a mayor. Okay, the ghost is in this room. The mayor has an ability where if you turn a light on, it has a chance of turning it off. And be like a split second afterwards. So this is probably mayor, but the issue is that if a ghost was already going to interact with that light and happened to be walking over there to do it, and you know, touch it and then it touches it, yeah, that's kind of hard to say mayor. But let's see what the mayor's. Let's just get the evidence if we can. So I think mayor is ghost writing, spirit box, and ghost orbs. Ghost writing, spirit box, and ghost orbs. Let's pick up the camera. And I have a strong feeling that's what we're about to get. Ghost writing, spirit box, and ghost orbs. If I get like ghost orbs and spirit box, of course this could be a mimic. Right, if I get that. So you gotta be careful. There's that. Always gotta be careful with the mimic. Where are you?
Right here.
Right here. Thank you. Okay, so all we're missing is the ghost writing. So what we need to do is we need to check for temps. Right? Because a mimic is not ghost orbs. They're spirit box, freezing temps, and UV. Ghost orbs is a fake evidence. We need to go out, grab a UV, and I'll grab a second book too. Right. Let's get the UV. We'll get salt. Easier to check that there, and we'll get the second ghost writing book. Maybe we'll get lucky and the ghost is already written in the book. The moment the ghost writes in the book, of course, you know it's mirror because it's 3 evidence. But the mimic's evidence is not ghost writing, right? So we can cancel mimic out of the moment we know that. Like the ghost just threw the shit out of that ball, and then of course it wrote in the book, right? So there we go. Well, that answers the question, right? So the mimic can mimic the ghosts, but they can't. They don't mimic their evidence. I know a lot of new people confuse that. You know, it's hard. It's hard to know, but that's kind of how that works. But yeah, that was very simple. We got very lucky. The moment we turned the breaker on, turned the light on, the mayor used its ability, and we got the ghost. There you go. All right, so this is an absolutely easy challenge, right? The only issue is if you get a bunch of dots ghosts, you're gonna run a little issues. You gotta use hunts to figure the ghost out, or some other way, and that can be challenging for newer players. I know the having no sprint is going to annoy people to death, but it's not too bad. You know, the challenge definitely went better for me this time around. Last time I played the game, I was a little rusty, and I was like, oh my god, this challenge is horrible. But it went by super easy, super quick. It's pretty much about a free 5,000. It may take an extra run here or there if you don't know how to recognize goes through hunts. But that is it for this weekly challenge. Thank you everyone for watching, and I will catch y'all next week for the next weekly challenge. Bye.